So this is how I made the Chipi Chapa Cat. Let's go! Just a disclaimer, I'm not a pro animator. I've probably animated like 2 or 3 videos in my life, so if things are done how they aren't supposed to be done, just let me know. So first, I had to gather my references. I went to the original video and took screenshots frame by frame. And here are the 5 screenshots I got. So then, it's Procreate time. I use Procreate to draw everything. And I'm starting with the background first. I think I'm drawing a cat litter box, I'm not too sure. And onto the cat, I use its big old head as a guide, and I try to copy the references of how the head is moving towards the corner of the screen. Important tip here is that you can activate the onion skin frames to see your previous layers. And then I draw the body. Its little feet don't really move, so I'm just trying to connect the torso to the head. Next up is the face, and oh my god, it looks like an alien. I'm also gradually drawing more details each time and just copying my 5 screenshot references basically. Of course, I also have to check the motion from time to time to make sure I'm doing the right stuff. Since I'm drawing more of a realistic Chipi Cat, I used a more textured brush. And I'm not really blending any colors, I'm just drawing individual strokes one by one. I've also stuck with only a few different gray and brown color tones for the sake of simplifying the blending process. And in case anyone is wondering, I'm painting 1 frame on 1 layer. With each step, I go back to the frames, add more details, add more shading, rinse and repeat. Not much to elaborate on that. Pretty self-explanatory, I think. I also like how I added some furry texture on the edge of his face, cause you know, the floof is what we aim for. Last step would be to draw the eyes. I find that the shape of a crescent moon really helps. You know, big pupils, make them as round and as cute as possible. I also used a darker green for when it hits the shadows, so that it makes it more 3-dimensional. Finally, I added more shading in the background. Oh, and I also added some zigzag in the eyes just to give it that extra detail. I signed my name, and Chipi Cat is alive! For the record, these are the 5 frames that I drew. I wanted to end the video there, but I realized that it's not over. I still have to sync the animation with the song. So here in Procreate, I have set my background. I have my 5 frames where the first frame holds for 2 frames and the last frame is also holding for 2 frames. The foreground layer is the layer where I signed. These are the settings I did with ping pong and 15 frames per second. To sync it with the audio, I put it in an app called InShot and I repeated it 8 times because in one verse of the Chipi song, there are 8 head movements, and yes, I counted. So then I exported that and put it in another video file where I got my audio and I adjusted the speed of my animation to match up with the length of the song so that they can be as in sync as possible. And there you have it. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and share and all that stuff, and maybe I'll make more in the future. See ya!